Some of the stuff we've been asking them to do is a little bit new for them, and it just takes time and building confidence. And the better you know something, the faster you're going to do it, and with more confidence that you're going to do it with. And I think Bruns and Polk, they've been showing that. They just keep building their confidence and keep making more plays.
Logan switch, is that something that started today?
Yeah, we just wanted to give him. We got 4 practices left, and he's been a little bit limited, obviously coming off the knee injury, and we just wanted to get some stuff on film of him on that side of the ball instead of waiting to fall camp. Let's get it on film now in spring so we can get a fair evaluation of him. And because obviously there's a little more opportunity in that safety spot than there's at the wide receiver spot right now. So he wants to play, and he wants to be, he wants to do whatever he can to get on the field. So we're giving him that opportunity.
Can you talk a little bit about Herbert Thompson's injury?
He's just got a cracked bone in there, and he probably could have fought through it and tried to wait till after spring, but we're okay. Let's just get him fixed so that he's healthy for fall camp.
Yeah, cracked bone in the foot?
Yes.
Is Jake's grasp of this offense about where you thought it would be at this point?
I don't. That's hard to say exactly. It's hard to put a gauge of, exactly where you think a guy would be. I know this. From the midpoint of spring, practice 7, practice 8, until now, until today, practice 12, I know he has grown quite a bit. His comfort level with the terminology, his comfort level with his progressions, his comfort level when things aren't there to pull the ball down and run, and finding that fine line there. His accuracy has gotten better. I just think his overall game has increased. Where exactly he is where I thought he'd be, it's hard to tell, but I just think he's playing at a high level right now. And he's from last Friday into Saturday, now into Monday. I think he's just playing at a really high level, and I expect him to continue to grow.
When you first started working with him, is there anything mechanically that he was doing that jumped out at you where you said, no?
Well, there's a lot of things. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and nitpick the guy's technical things, but he's trying really hard, and he's trying to adjust to some of the things that Coach Nussmeier's really asked him to do from a footwork standpoint, from a release standpoint, and I think it's starting to make sense for him why now, and he's understanding it, and things are starting to come together for him, and you're starting to see the accuracy part of his game elevate.
Could you talk about Mason Foster and how he's improved?
He's been a factor. Mason has really found a comfort level, especially coming off the edge when he's pass rushing. But he's also doing a great job in the run game. He's playing faster football. He's a talented kid, great physique. He can really run around, and now I think he's starting to play like the guy that he looks like. And it's a tribute to Coach Cox and his coaching. He's been hard on Mason because he knows his potential, and I think he's starting to show up for him.
Did you really notice the difference when EJ is in the game as opposed to when he's out of the game?
Well, a little bit. EJ's such a playmaker. Not that he just does everything pinpoint right all the time. He's a playmaker. He gets around the ball. He gets his hands on the ball. He creates havoc in the backfield. He's a tremendous blitzer, especially internally. So that part you notice isn't there. Not that our other guys don't play sound football, but I think we lose a little bit maybe of that playmaking ability.
Are you guys getting comfortable with the one line to the point where Ben Osai is maybe going to see more time with the twos now? Or?
No, we're rolling guys through. We're giving guys shots to play against certain guys, to see what it looks like. Seeing Ryan Tolar at guard when he has to play against Daniel Taylor-Nesham, what that looks like, and Senio and different guys. So we'll roll them, and they'll rotate. And there'll be something different probably on Wednesday. And we're just trying to get as much information as we can.
Some programs do, like the winning side of spring game gets staged that night. Are you guys doing anything like that?
No, we're just bragging rights.
Yeah. Coach, did you see what happened to Clinton there right at the end of practice?
I don't know exactly what happened. I'll find out.
Can you believe the so-called experts that could be another SC guy coming out here to Seattle this weekend? Can you talk about Sanchez and what kind of a pro you think he might be?
Oh, I think Mark will be a fantastic pro. He's extremely bright. He's a tremendous leader, brings a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy to the football team. Nobody works harder on and off the field from a preparation standpoint. And I think the greatest thing that Mark Sanchez brings is the person that he is. And I think he'll be tremendous for any community that he goes to. And if Seattle's lucky enough to get him from a community standpoint, I know they'll really embrace him.
The nitpicking with him is people talk about the injuries he had and stuff like that. Is there a flip side of that he plays through that stuff?
Well, I think so. I was proud of him. The guy dislocated a kneecap, and in 2 weeks he was playing at Virginia and had a heck of a ball game. So some of the stuff was a little fluky that he's had, but I would never doubt the guy's heart, his work ethic, his attention to detail. I think whoever gets him will be lucky to have him.
Any running backs starting to separate themselves?
Well, we tried to get Polk a few more carries today. He'd been out, and so we're trying to get a fair evaluation of him. I thought he had a nice practice day. We'll have to go back and look at the film and see what he did. I thought he had a nice practice. So I think things are slowly starting to sort themselves out. Again, we're not trying to rush to any decisions there. We don't need to. That thing's going to carry on into fall camp.
Coach, have the Seahawks contacted you at all to talk about Mark Sanchez?
Oh, every team in the NFL has.
Yeah.
He's obviously a very popular guy these days.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.